The heart of Istanbul beat for us, a heartfelt reflection after the Human Rights Rally, June 12, 2025. A city of millions of voices, Istanbul. But on that day, one voice rose above all. Loud, steady, true. The voice of those who had been silenced. Silenced by fear, by prison, by deportation. But not broken. This was not just a rally. It was a breath. A breath of freedom. For us, and for everyone living between fear and conscience. Istanbul. On this land where cultures and beliefs meet, we came forward. Different people. One truth. We didn't come for revenge. We came to speak. For Farhat Durdiyev, kidnapped and murdered. For Merdan Muhammadov and disappeared without a trace. For Jamal Bazarova, raped in a detention center. By officers. By the system. With impunity. For Diana Dadasheva, persecuted just for speaking. And for the 27 others, facing possible deportation into the hands of a regime that tortures. We are not politicians. We are not headline makers. We are survivors. Children of the broken. Families of the missing. That day on the square, there were no slogans, only pain. And alongside pain, hope. Lala Abdurrahmanova spoke. On behalf of Diana Srebrenik, head of the Human Rights Organization, protection of the rights and freedoms of the citizens of Turkmenistan. On behalf of Yulia Srebrenik. On behalf of those who are no longer with us. On behalf of conscience. Her voice carried this truth. This is no longer a risk. It is a state-sponsored hunt. Deportation equals death. This is torture, violence, and silence. But we will be silent no more. We stood together with Turkish MP Adem Çelik, Turkish lawyers, journalists, human rights defenders, and activists like Zoya Ozkan, Zarina Akhtemova, Diana, and many others. We stood shoulder to shoulder. We held posters, but even more, and we held on to hope. That our people are not fugitives. That truth is not a crime. That having a voice is a right, not a threat. That's why we demanded. Stop deportations. Recognize political persecution. Launch an international investigation. Hold accountable those who gave orders to torture, rape, and kill. We said, the people have a right to live, a right to speak, a right to be heard, and we will not give up that right. Some may say, you were too few, but truth is not measured in numbers. It is measured in conscience. We were heard, we were filmed, we were quoted. And most importantly, this was just the beginning. The next rally is already on the way, and every person who stayed silent will now have a chance to speak. Because silence is no longer an option. Fear is no longer our shield. Turkmenistan is not a prison, and the people are not victims. The people are power, and the people will speak. Share, spread, stand with us. The time has come to protect, to live,